Cool. Right, ladies and gentlemen, a very big welcome to everyone. Welcome to this evening's online quiz with Quiz Nights SA. So, as you may know already, my name's Themba and I'm going to be your quiz master this evening. Right, so we're going to very quickly go through the rules just before we start. So, yeah, just so that we can all make sure that we have a lot of fun and understand how the game works. So as our conditions when booking, please make sure that you have a good internet connection and adequate power. We don't want you losing your laptop halfway through or having any delay problems with the network. So make sure you got power and a good power source. This quiz is best played on a laptop. Spelling counts, but case sensitivity isn't necessarily a problem. And the quizmaster will ask all the questions verbally. So that is me, I'm the quizmaster. The quiz questions will also appear on the screen for extra measure. When it comes to submitting your answers, please submit your answers in the answer sheet below in the correct answer space. We say that because you don't want to write answer 2 in answer 3's place. You can't change them once they've been submitted, which brings us to the next point is make sure that you have double checked all your questions, all your answers before you click the submit button because they won't be changed. We can't change them after they've been submitted. Cool. If the answer requires a number, so if we said how many little pigs there are, you don't write THREE, you just put in the number 3, just the digit is all that we need. At the end of the quiz, we'll tally up all the points and we'll see who the winner is. If you'd like to go and see the video, you can go and check out the YouTube stream, and that should give you another viewpoint of the quiz this evening. So the points are awarded for correct answers as follows. So you get 2 points if you are in the first third of the people that got it right. If you're slower than the first third, but still in the second third of people, you get 2 points. And if you're a little bit slower than them, even we still give you a point. So that's the other way around. So you get 3 points if you're in the top third, the first third, and in the second third, you'll get 2 points if you're in that second third group, a little bit slower. And if you're unfortunately in the slowest bunch, I think you get 1 point. Yes, so 1 point should you be in the lower of the 3 categories. So fastest finger gets you more points. As this is a test quiz, there aren't any prizes, but of course you get bragging rights, which is just as good. But in the future, keep your eyes tuned because we will have prizes. At the end of the quiz, we will tally all the points, and these include any bonus points for answering the questions earlier, and we'll also post the winners on our Facebook page, more bragging rights, and that'll be on Facebook at Quiz Nights SA. Right, so hope you've got your thinking caps on because we're about to start the quiz. We'll start the quiz with round number 1. Round number 1 begins where all good quizzes should begin, and that is question number 1. Who is Winnie the Pooh's gloomy donkey friend? Who is Winnie the Pooh's gloomy donkey friend? So as of now, you have 20 seconds to answer this question and all the other questions following. Who is Winnie the Pooh's gloomy donkey friend? I think it's quite a nice question to start off with. Flex the brain muscles a little bit. Right, so that's question 1 out the way. Question number 2, what is the standard unit of distance in the metric system? So in the metric system, what is the standard unit of distance? So from here to here, or here to there, or this point A to point B, what is the standard unit of distance? That's question number 2. question number 2 will be followed by question number 3. And it goes like this. What is the name of the tool needed to play snooker or billiards to hit the ball? So I'm sure everybody's played snooker or billiards once or twice in their lives. What is the essential tool that you need to hit the ball to score some points? Or in my case, not score any points, because I never sink any of the balls. But here we go. So that is question number 3. Last few seconds. Get those answers in. Question number 4 time of round number 1. Which planet did Superman come from? So which planet did Superman come from? That is your question number 4. We all know the story of Superman. The age-old tale of Superman. He spent his days here, but where did he come from? That is a question. Round number 1, question number 4. Thinking hard, are we? I hope so. Question number 5. One of my favorite movies, Shrek. So in Shrek, what comedic actor voices the donkey? What comedic actor voices the donkey from Shrek? Of course, the donkey, one of our favorite characters, he's left us with a lot of good one-liners. I've got a lot of one-liners that I remember from the donkey from the Shrek movies. So who was the comedic actor that voiced the donkey? Question number 6 is your anagram question. So the anagram, I'm going to give you the letters in yellow that spell most hipness, and we're looking for an animated show. So you need to use those letters, rejumble them up. You have to make sure you use all the letters, and whatever answer you come up with needs to be spelled correctly. And your letters are most hipness, MOSTHIPNESS. And we're looking for an animated show. You have 20 seconds, and it's started. So jumble up those letters, use all of them. The space doesn't count, so you can jumble them across. Shot a quick anagram there. I hope you guys got it. That was question number 6. Question number 7. Which is the largest tropical rainforest in the world? Which is the largest tropical rainforest in the world? That is your question number 7. Tropical rainforest. Which is the largest? Thinking of tropical rainforest makes me feel like going on vacation, but it's locked down, so no such thing can happen. But what is the largest tropical rainforest in the world? Question number 7. Question number 8. By looking at the picture on the screen, what is the name of that city? That city where you would find this, this beautiful actual piece of architecture. In which city would you find it? I'm sure those of you who are well-traveled probably will get this answer a lot quicker than the rest of us, eh? Name of the city. That is your question number 8. Question number 9, late into the round now. What game features the terms love, deuce, match, and volley? What game features the terms love, deuce, match, and volley? It's a good question indeed. Late into the first round, this is question number 9, so one more question left in the round. Question number 10. J.K. Who wrote the Harry Potter series? So we've given you the initials. All we need is the last name. Who wrote the Harry Potter series? And we're looking just for the last name, please. As we say, we've already given you the first 2 letters of the initials. So J.K. Who wrote the Harry Potter series? And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our first round. If you'd like to know, here are the answers. So question number 1, we asked you, who is Winnie the Pooh's gloomy donkey friend? That would be Eeyore. The standard unit of distance in the metric system is a meter. What is the name of the tool? This was question number 3. What is the name of the tool needed to play snooker or billiards to hit the ball? That is a cue spelled C-U-E. Number 4, which planet did Superman come from? He came from Krypton. Question number 5, in the Shrek films, which comedic actor voices the donkey? That is Mr. Eddie Murphy. Number 6 was your anagram. You had to mix up all those letters. We're looking for an animated show, and that animated show would be The Simpsons. Question number 7, the largest tropical rainforest in the world. Probably not where I'm going on holiday, but it is the Amazon. Number 8, the name, we asked you to name the city where that big piece of architecture, that was where it was, that is in Berlin. Number 9, what game features the terms love, deuce, match, and volley? That is, of course, tennis. And number 10, JK, who wrote the Harry Potter series? It was JK Rowling. Right, we have another round coming at you. Round number 2. Thinking hats on. Once again, you only have about 20 seconds in between each round. You'll have 20 seconds between each question. So make sure you think quickly. Get those answers in, make sure they're spelled correct. Here we go. Round number 2. Question number 1. What band featured Sting, Stuart Copeland, and Andy Summers? So we're looking for the name of the band that featured Sting, Stuart Copeland, and Andy Summers. So a lot of us know Sting as a solo artist, but which band was he in with these chaps? I say chaps, we don't know. It could have been ladies. Hey, we don't know. We don't know these things. I hope you do, though. Right. Question number 2. Who did Matthew Perry play in the series Friends? One of the most award-winning TV sitcoms of all time, Friends. And we want to know, who did Matthew Perry play in Friends? Who did he play? What was his character's name? On to question number 3. How many players are there in a ice hockey team? How many players are there in a ice hockey team? That is a good question. How many players would you find in an ice hockey team? Not a sport we play an awful lot in the Southern Hemisphere, so you might have to think hard. Right, moving on to question number 4. Name a US state beginning with the letter K. That is K, a kicking K and not a curly K. So we're looking for a US state that begins with the letter K. You've got to have your geographical hat on for this one. Question number 4, looking for a US state with the letter K, beginning with the letter K. Question number 5, science. What chemical element is diamond made of? What chemical element is diamond made of? So what chemical element would you need in order to create a diamond? Not too hard a science question, but it's a science question nonetheless, which means it's a little bit difficult. Moving on to question number 6, late into round number 2. Who is the Roman god of war? Who is the Roman god of war? So operative there is the Roman god of war. Don't get all your gods mixed up. But yeah, so we're looking for the answer to the question, who was the Roman god of war? Question number 7. What is the official language of Brazil? What is the official language of Brazil? So question number 7. Sure, not too many more questions to go. So you want to start making sure you get your questions right. The official language of Brazil. If I had to have a guess, I'd say football, because they love their football. But what is their official language? Question number 7. Question number 8 to follow. Second last question. What is the name of the poker hand containing 3 of a kind and a pair? So what is the name of the poker hand containing 3 of a kind and a pair? Of course, pair, we mean 2 of the same and not pair as in the fruit. I don't think fruits have anything to do with poker, but yeah, so we're looking for the poker hand containing those. That is your question number 8. Question number 9, which TV show featured older women named Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia? Which TV show featured older women named Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia? Or Sophia. I suppose there's different ways to say that. But yes, so if you found those 4 older ladies in a TV show, what TV show would you be watching? To question number 9, only one more question left. What will it be? Question number 10, which company bought mobile messaging service WhatsApp? So everybody uses WhatsApp almost all day, every day. But which company bought the mobile messaging service WhatsApp? Who owns it now? That is the question. This is your last question for the quiz. So think clearly, last few seconds. Get those answers in. And it is time. Very well done. I see lots of people getting the first two answers right. Nicely done. And now let's take a look at the answers. I know everybody got the first one right. Some of you missed the second one by a mile. But question number 1, we asked you what band featured Sting, Stuart Copeland, and Andy Summers? That was The Police. Whoop whoop. The 5-0. Question number 2, who did Matthew Perry play in Friends? Yeah, the very comical Chandler. Number 3, how many players are there in an ice hockey team? There are 6 players. Question number 4, name the US state. Name a US state beginning with a K. There is only one answer, and that is Kansas. Number 5 is your science question. We're looking for the chemical element that diamond is made of. That is carbon. Carbon under pressure gives you a diamond. Question number 6, who is the Roman god of war? That would be Mars. Mars is the Roman god of war. Question number 7, what is the official language of Brazil? Believe it or not, it isn't football, it is Portuguese. Portuguese. Question number 8, what is the name of the poker hand containing 3 of a kind and a pair? That would be a full house. Full house. Question number 9, which TV show featured older woman named Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, and Sophia? If you're watching those ladies, you'd be watching the Golden Girls. And question number 10, which company bought the mobile messaging service WhatsApp? That now belongs to Facebook. Cool. That is our 2 rounds done and dusted. I wanted to say thank you very much for joining us. Let's take a look at how the teams did. Cool, we got David with a score of 18 out of 20. Very nice. You win. Your total time was 1,042 seconds. Not bad. Right, so with the results all squared up, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. I hope you had a lovely time. We're going to be doing this again soon, so make sure you follow the Quiz Nights SA Facebook page so that you don't miss the next quiz. And till then, have a lekker week.